Are you new to polymer clay and not sure where to start? This might well be the video for you. My name's Lizzie and I'm a polymer clay artist and illustrator, and I've been working with polymer clay for, gosh, I'd say around 10 years now, which seems just an incredible amount of time. But I've learned so much about the material over those years, so I'm hoping that this will be a useful resource for those starting out. Obviously, I can't give you all the information that you need just in this one video, so this particular video is intended to be an introduction to a whole playlist of videos for beginners to polymer clay. And in that playlist, you'll already see some videos in there, including which polymer clay to work with, or certainly my advice on polymer clay, and which particular polymer clay works best with which projects. In that playlist, there's also a video on the tools that I use as a polymer clay artist who works predominantly with character design, and essentially I use tools that are made by Fimo and Sculpey, but I also use tools that are essentially bits and bobs from around the house really. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff that you can use just to get yourself started with polymer clay. There's also some videos that are essentially tips and tricks on working with polymer clay, including how to keep your clay clean and fingerprints free. I'm really fortunate actually because I haven't got very deep fingerprints, so that's not been too much of an issue for me, although you know I did have some issues in the early days, so you might find that video useful if you're kind of struggling with that. And there's also a video on some baking tips as well, which I know is going to be really useful to a few of you. However, the biggest bit of advice I can give you is just basically open up that packet of polymer clay that you've been looking at for ages, thinking, what am I going to do with it? Because it's only really once you get started that you can, you know, develop your own kind of way of working really, and to decide what you want to start working on with the material, because you know it's a material that there's endless possibilities in terms of what you want to make really. You could be interested in character design like myself, or model making, or jewellery making, or cane making. You know, there's endless opportunities for creativity with polymer clay. So I just want to share my knowledge really of working with the material, because I know it comes with its own frustrations as well. If you're stuck for ideas on what to make with polymer clay, I've got loads of tutorials at beginner level here on my channel, and in fact I've got a playlist as well that I'll leave down below for you. So go and have a good old nose through there, and if there's anything that you'd like to see in that category of tutorials, by all means let me know, because I'd love to hear. So above all, if you've got a really burning question about polymer clay and you're unsure as to where to go to find that answer, by all means let me know below, or you know, on any of my videos really. Oh, it may well be helpful actually just to have a quick look at my playlist first, just because I may well have answered your question before in a previous video, so go take a look and yeah, go check out my playlist.